What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jason Anthony. I'm a full-time content creator. On this channel, I like to teach you guys how to step up your content creating skills. So if you're new here, you might want to consider subscribing. So that little clip that you guys saw was me using the Meike Grip, or Meike, I think it's called, the Meike Grip for the Sony a7R3, a7 III, and the a9. Comes in a box like this right here, and it comes with the remote and the battery grip. Awesome product. I've been using it for about a week now. So what happened was, when I had my R2, I had the SONY grip for the R2. It was 350 bucks. It worked flawlessly, but that was a lot of money to drop on a product. And with these new SONY batteries, they're like $80, $90 a piece. And I didn't want to buy a grip from SONY and a brand new battery costing like the price of a lens, or almost half the price of a G Master lens. So what I decided to do was research on Amazon other options. Now on Amazon, I came across the Meike Grip, saw some reviews, they looked pretty promising. So I said, you know what, for 120 bucks, why not grab it? And so far, I'm loving this battery grip. So for this video, what I'm gonna do is to show you guys how to set it up for those of you who don't wanna read the Chinese instructions or never had a grip. And then I'm going to give you my overall impressions on whether or not I think you guys should buy the grip. So at any time you guys want to jump ahead to everything, I'll have timestamps below, and also a link on where to buy this grip from on Amazon. So let's get this started and put it on the camera. So I'm going to be demonstrating putting this on the Sony a7 III. That's what I was using in that B-roll in the beginning of the video, and it's very simple. What you want to do is open up the battery door, and then there's going to be a tab with a hinge. That black tab, all you have to do, it's spring loaded, and you press it and pull it out. That's it. Now on the grip itself, it's actually really cool. Like most grips, there is a battery door spot, so you never lose the door, because who wants to call up Sony and try to get a new one? Nobody. So what you do is you pretty much just put it right here, pull the tab, locks in, and lock it. Now you're never losing that battery door. So that's awesome. I really like that feature. It's the little things that count. Okay, so once you have the battery door on the grip, all you have to do is put them together and spin the wheel. Nice and snug, and now the grip's on, and it looks really good, feels really good in your hand. Check that out. The gripping material matches the gripping material on the body. The black matches the black body also. I have the extended pinky, so my big hands, like look how big my hands are. Now it feels nice and snug in my hand, and when you turn it for portraits, you have that grip. You don't have to turn your elbow up and go like that anymore. So overall, for $120, the grip is awesome. The buttons are very responsive, nice and clicky, and the wheels feel really good. The only thing that doesn't work well is the joystick, but that's okay. It's the least of my concerns. I just want a grip that functions the way it's supposed to. It just takes a little bit more pressure to move your selective spot if you're using that for focusing around the screen. Besides that, another tip, guys, is always keep that on now. The on-off switch on the Sony body, keep that on, and use this switch right here as the main on and off. If you don't, and you turn both of them off, your settings that you had on your camera prior to installing the grip will always come up first, no matter what. I shot the Milky Way last week before I got the grip. And what I was doing is shooting a 30-second exposure at 4000 ISO and yada yada. You guys don't need to know the settings. What you do need to know is when I put the grip on and adjusted my settings, when I would turn both switches off, I would always have my Milky Way settings no matter what. Even if I did a photo shoot after I shot the Milky Way, no matter what, it was always referring to the last settings before the grip was put on. So all you need to do to keep that from happening and to keep the memory on your previous settings every time is just keep this always on and use this as the main on-off. Now, I'm not sure if this is my model personally that's doing that, or the a7R3 or the a7 III. It happens to both of my cameras, so that's the only thing making me come to the assumptions that it's the battery grip itself. Besides that, you do have the little cheap remote. I have a better remote. It is wireless, but I like my wired remote better. But this was a just little bonus. It works, but who cares? We're talking about the grip. My program buttons work. My back button focusing right here, the AEL. Let's see if we get that. That'd be pretty cool. Boom, boom, right there. Everything works perfectly well. The buttons feel really good, and overall I'm very happy with this investment because I did not want to spend $350 plus tax. You can run this, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, 1 battery or 2 batteries. Battery slug comes right out, and then you have your 2 Z batteries right here. To do that, close it up. And that's it, guys. That was a quick review over the grip. I haven't seen many reviews done, and although it says A9, and I think some of them on Amazon say a7R3, a lot of people were wondering if it would work on the a7 III, and because the battery and the body are the same, yes, it does. Now, just to get a little bit more of a close-up, there's not much, there's a tiny gap, but it's pretty seamless. There's nothing that's overshooting any of the edges. There's no protrusion at all, and it looks really good. It looks like it's a SONY grip, and that's what I wanted. I did not want the colors to be off, the grip to feel janky. It is plastic. I know the SONY one's weatherproof, but for a third of the price, you guys gotta pick one up. Link down below. So that sums up today's review. Another thing I want to say is thank you guys for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers. And as promised, I'm going to be giving away that Xeon transmount monitor, and it's going to be on my upcoming hyperlapse tutorial video this week. I'll be doing a hyperlapse using the Xeon Crane 2, and at the end of that video, we'll be drawing the winner and announcing it. So good luck to you guys who have entered. I will put another link below for last minute type of entries. My name's Jason, guys. Until next time, peace out.